how did King Chris, who has gone through so much in his life, how did I become so happy in life, and how did I become such a positive person? What's good? How y'all doing? It's your boy, King Chris, baby. I don't know why I did that, but it felt right. Papa Carla. Yo, what's good? So, welcome to my channel. Welcome to King Chris's channel. If this is your first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button, baby. Hit it, baby. Hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning, viewer, if you're a returning person, make sure that you like this video, and all for my new people, make sure you guys also like, make sure you comment on this video, make sure you share this video. I tell y'all all the time to share this video, and I need y'all to do that simple thing. Share this video with your friends, your family, your dog, your cat, your pastor. Just share it with somebody, because that helps me become bigger, do more, and be better, period. So today's video is a little, a little idea. I was just like, you know what, Chris, what we gonna talk about today? And one thing I've been getting a lot recently, in the recent years, I've been getting these like compliments and these questions like, Chris, how are you so positive? How are you so like happy? Chris, we see your energy, we see who you are, and you're loving, you're positive, you have great energy. And how did you get to that point? So I'm like, you know what? I think that'd be a great video idea. I think that'd be great to share with you guys. Like, how did King Chris, who has gone through so much in his life, how did I become so happy in life, and how did I become such a positive person? So without further ado, let's get into this video. It was such a long journey, and it's still a journey, and it was just like, oh my god, this is a lot of work. But anyway, I'm gonna get into my story on how I stopped giving a about these hoes. We don't give a we don't care. So we gonna get into it. So the first things first, I want to talk more so like give y'all a little background understanding of like where I come from and how I got to where I am today. So just so you guys understand, my upbringing was in the church. My parents are ministers and elders, and their parents before them were also like pastors. So I grew up heavily in the church, and if anybody knows church, people know that the church is very judgmental, a lot of hypocrisy. I need to do a video about that. And it was just a place where I didn't feel as though I could be myself like at the church that I was at, because everybody knew my parents, everybody was aware of who my parents were. So it's like, if anything were to happen with me, everybody in the church would know, because people be talking and stuff. So it was just, I was always like trying to do what I was supposed to do for my parents, what my parents wanted me to do. And on top of that, I attended school and stuff, and throughout school, I was talked about. People gonna talk, people got something to say, everybody got something to say about something or somebody. So people would talk. I wouldn't say I was bullied to the extent where it was like too much, where some people, they just, I don't know, have to move schools or move to different county, things like that. I wasn't bullied to that extent, but I was definitely talked about. People definitely had some words to share with me. Rumors were made up about me. And so, there was a lot of low self-esteem throughout my early years of my education, my early years. And also on top of that, I didn't love myself, because I was constantly being told like, Chris, ill, you, who would want to date you? Ill, he's not cute, ill this, ill that. And I was like, oh my god, like, Nobody wants me. So that was difficult because it's like, you know, growing up as a kid, you constantly hearing like people bash your, you know, outer appearance, bash your looks, and it's like, oh dang, am I really ugly? Like, is that really the case? Like, oh my God, I'm ugly. How long have I been ugly? So it was just like real difficult to, you know, accept myself, and also dealing with like sexuality and everything. That was a whole nother situation. So it was like a whole bunch of things coming, played a part as to why I had low self-esteem. It also played a part as to why I had like depression throughout high school. A lot of people didn't know about my depression because, you know, at that time I wasn't very vocal or open about a lot of things I was experiencing. So, you know, I was going through all that. And so once I got to college, I was like, college, you know, it's a new place, don't nobody know me here, you know, I'm about to be a hoe, you know, I'm about to, you know, bust it wide open for something, you know, sling dick all over the place. But that wasn't who I was at the core. And so I got involved in some things that could have led to something else. And I was just acting a fool. I was acting out. I was doing things that wasn't really who I was at the core. So, you know, I went to counseling. Your boy had to go to counseling. And if you think that counseling is for crazy people, I have another thing for you. It's not. Counseling is for people who realize that they have, you know, something that needs to be worked on, a problem situation, and they want to try to, you know, fix it. So that's what counseling's for. So I knew I had a problem. I wanted to get it fixed. So that's why I went to counseling. So I could, you know, get the help that I needed. Anyway, went to counseling, you know, dealt with my counselor, all that kind of stuff. Told them what was the problem. They told me, well, stop acting in these ways. I said, okay, bet I will not acting that way again. Right after the counseling session, I went and did what I said I wasn't gonna do. You know how people are. I ain't gonna do it. And then 5 seconds later, they up doing what they said they wasn't gonna do. That was me. That's what I was doing. So anyway, I'm gonna say my sophomore year of college, I wanna say that's when I just told myself flat out, like, I love you, Chris. Period. I told myself I love you. And it was like literally out of nowhere. It was just like, I love you. I had never told myself that I loved me. So it was like, once I finally verbally said that, like, I was looking at myself, I was, you know, looking at myself in the mirror. It was just me in my place, and, you know, I was just chilling, and out of nowhere, I said, I love you, Chris. Now, I ain't gonna cap, bruh. It felt a little awkward, it felt a little weird, because I was like, well, who the f do that? Like, who the f tell themselves I love you in the mirror? Like, that is so weird. That's weird. I was like, who do that? But when I did it, and I continuously did it, it was actually like very empowering. It was actually very, you know, good on my heart and on my soul, because it's like, I've had my parents tell me, you know, they love me. That's familiar love. I've had friends tell me that they love me. You know, that's friend love. I had this one chick tell me she loved me. That's a whole nother story. But I never told myself that. So once I told myself, like, I love you, Chris, things changed. Now I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it always 100. You know, it wasn't like a instant, you know, change in my behavior, but gradually things, you know, took a turn. So once I told myself that I love myself, I started, you know, taking better care of myself. I started, you know, dressing better. I started just treating myself like royalty. And that's why like, when I tell you guys at the end of my videos, like, love, live, laugh, when I say like love you, I mean it. Like, love on yourself. Make sure that you are doing things that make you happy. Make sure that you are living a life that makes you happy, that you're okay with. Because I tell my parents all the time, like, my life and y'all life is two different things. What makes me happy is what makes me happy. If you don't agree with it, that's fine, but I have to do what makes me happy, because I only have one life, and I'm gonna live that life. So by telling myself that I love myself, you know, I was able to move forward and really just start like vibing with me. You know, like, you ever just be by yourself and you just be vibing? You just be ooh, 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 you just be vibing, bro, because you're just like, you are so comfortable within your own, you know, space, your own energy. So it's like, I don't need you bitches. I don't need nobody. You know, people be like, I ain't trying to hang or nothing, or I ain't trying to do X, Y, and Z. I'm like, okay, bet, I'll go hang by my damn self. I remember the other day, I went to go, you know, to a restaurant to eat, and my friend was like, you went by yourself? I'm like, yeah, I did. I was hungry. I wanted to eat. Do you go to the movies by yourself? I sure do. Do you do X, Y, and Z by yourself? Yeah, because I'm like, I love myself, and also I'm not gonna wait on nobody to go do things with. So I'm like, if I wanna go do something, I'm gonna do it, period. That's just how I roll. So that's like the step one is self-love. Love yourself. You gotta tell yourself that you love you. So that's how you know, that's what I recommend that you start doing. Tell yourself that you love you. Now, number two, the second step, I would definitely say is getting to know who you are. So by doing that, I think what's best for a lot of people and getting to know who they are as an individual is taking that time to like be single, or if you're in a relationship, you know, take time out. Not saying to lead a relationship, but take time out to like really get to know like what's your interest. You know, what do you like to do? Like, what is it that you want out of life? Because when you are constantly around, you know, people and distractions and, you know, outside things, you're not really getting that time to just look inward and do it, you know, an introspective, like, who am I, and what do I want, and how can I contribute to the outer world? So one way I was getting to know myself was taking myself out on, you know, dates. I would take myself out on dates. I don't need nobody else to take me on dates. I'll do it my daggone self. If I want to go here, I'm going to go there. If I want to eat here, I'm going to eat there. You know, I'm going to do what it is that I want to do for me. So that way, if somebody comes into my life and they do these things, it's not that big of a deal. It's nice that you're doing this, but I can do this for myself. You know, because I don't ever want to rely on somebody else to, you know, make me happy, because that's codependency. And I say this, like, guys, don't ever be codependent on somebody else to make you happy. If you want to be happy, that is your responsibility. You are the one who is in control of your happiness, not some outside source, not somebody else, not on social media, not your parents. You know, I know people have influence and stuff on your life, but you gotta, you know, say, look, I need to do what I need to do that's gonna make me happy. I need to love myself. I need to be the one to validate me. I go out here, you know, I be looking how I be looking, and I don't need a compliment. Compliments are nice, they cool, but I don't need it. I don't need your compliment, bruh. I know I be looking, you know, good or whatever, you know, we be looking right. But, you know, it's just when you are constantly looking for validation outside of yourself, that's a lack of, you know, self-love. That's a lack of, you know, self-esteem. That's low self-esteem a lot of the time. Number three, one thing that has also helped me get to this place of positivity, of happiness, blocking out the haters. Block those bitches. Okay, so my thing is, anybody who's like a negative Nancy, anybody who's like a downer, anybody who's just like, just not bringing positive energy my way, I'm like, you know what, bro? You gotta go. You gotta get up out of here. You better leave me alone, because we positive over here. I don't know what you're doing over there, but you gotta keep it. Because I had like a lot of different sources of negativity, like constantly spewing themselves at me in my life, and I was like, you know what? I gotta cut this out. Like, I remember I just said no more drama. If it's drama, I'm gonna keep it out of my life. I don't want to be around it. Now, unfortunately, sometimes I be caught up in some drama. I don't be trying to. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't try, but I be in some drama, and I try to get the hell up out of that drama, because I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. Guys, you got to keep the negativity away. You got to keep the negativity from outside sources away, and you got to keep the negativity from within yourself away. A lot of times people, you know, talk down to themselves, and it's like, guys, we are our biggest critics, and we are our biggest, you know, influences. You got to talk nice to yourself. You got to say, hey, you're beautiful. You got to say, you know, hey, you're doing good. You're doing phenomenal. You gotta give yourself, you know, affirmations. You should wake up in the morning and say, hey, I am beautiful. I am worth it. I mean something. I have purpose. Because if you constantly like saying negative things to yourself, baby, all you're gonna be thinking is negativity. You got negative outside sources. You got negativity coming from within. You think you're gonna have a happy life? I don't think so, baby. So I just say block out any negativity that's around you and block out those negative thoughts, or remove the negative thoughts, and constantly like work towards, you know, pouring into yourself. Number 4. So this one I would definitely say is something that I think everybody should, you know, strive towards, is becoming what it is that you want. So you know how people are always saying, I want this in a person, or I want that in a person. And you know how they also say you should not be with somebody who you're not equally yoked with? Well, I believe that you should become what it is that you want in someone else, or you should become what it is that you want, period. So what I mean by that, I know for me, what I want in life, what I want out of another individual, I want somebody who has great character. So I strive to, you know, have a good character. I want somebody who has a great personality. I have a great personality, if I do say so myself. I strive to have somebody who's honest. I'm honest with myself. I'm honest with you guys. I'm honest with the people around me. And I want somebody to be honest with me. What I'm basically saying is you have to be what it is that you want. You have to resemble the change that you want in life. They say you have to be what it is that you want in life. You have to resemble the change that you want. So if you want to be, you know, a fit person, if you want to, you know, lose some weight, then go do that. Do what you can to lose that weight. If you want to, you know, up your style, learn how to up your style. That's what I did. You know, if y'all ever like catch me in real life on a good day, because some days I be looking like whole bum, but if you catch me on a good day, you know, my style it be chill. It be doing the thing, boy. It be doing the thing. But you just have to look the part. And when I say look the part, just be you. That's what I'm saying. Just be you. Just be who you genuinely are. Because we got a lot of fake people out here, and we don't need any more of those. Fake people, they all around. Be who you are. Be genuine. Be you. Be real. Because we don't need no more fake pictures. We don't. We tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of fake ones. Where the real ones at? If you real, raise your hand. No, if you real, like this video. Comment down below if you a real one. And if you real, make sure you really share this video, and make sure you really subscribe, and make sure you really hit that bell button, so that way you can really see what I'm up to. Number 5, my last point that I want to make is basically pour into other people. That's why I always say love on others, make somebody else laugh. Pouring into other people is great, and what you give out, you receive right back. So I'm always like pouring the same positive things into my friends, into my peers, into my family, online. I'm always saying something positive, because I know, like, for me, when I was going through my depressive, you know, moments, when I was going through my issues, I didn't have somebody always saying, you know, that, oh, you're doing well, or you look good. I didn't have that. And I know other people, they go through things. People go through stuff. You never know what people are going through. Depression looks different on everybody. Anxiety looks different on everybody. So I just say you should pour into other people, because I don't know about y'all, but it makes me feel good to make somebody else feel good. To pour into somebody else positively, to make them smile, to make them happy. That makes me happy. It's good to be good, you guys. I know this generation, I don't know what's up with y'all, but a lot of people are like, I'm a savage, I ain't shit, I'm trash, blase, blase, and they take pride in that. But it's like, you guys, don't be taking pride in being an asshole. Take pride in being respectful. Take pride in being loving. Take pride in being understanding and being giving, because that's what we are here to do. We are here to love one another. We are here to give unto one another. We are here to understand one another, and we are here to build one another up. So guys, make sure that you are pouring into other people. Do it. And make sure you pour this video into somebody else's life, so that way I can get some more views and I can get some more subscribers. So honestly, you guys, this video wasn't supposed to be long at all. I just wanted to like share this really quick. I just wanted to like give you guys something to, you know, move forward with throughout your day, throughout your week, throughout your month, throughout your year. Because, you know, you never know what people are going through. And I really want you guys to focus on loving yourselves. I really want you guys to focus on understanding who you are as a person. And I want you guys to make sure to pour into other people. You got to pour into people, because it's important. It's healthy. And you never know. You pouring into somebody else, that same person might come back and help you get to another place. Don't do it for that reason, but you just never know how people are going to, you know, impact your life. So that's what I have to say on that. Like I said in the beginning, make sure you guys like this video, make sure you comment, and when you comment, make sure to comment, you know, some positive words. Make sure to comment some ways that you came to self-love, some ways that you came to, you know, being comfortable in who you are. I would love to see it. We love to see it. And also, you guys, make sure that you share, like I've been saying, share. Make sure you subscribe if you already have it. And make sure you guys, like I say all the time, love, live, laugh. Have a great one, you guys. I love you. I'm out this thing. Deuces. Bye.